I mean, my favorite part of that whole game-winning field goal kick is Mike Tirico thought it was going straight through the uprights. He's calling it like it is, and then all of a sudden you hear the doink. Yeah. But it goes through. How'd your guy Dan Quinn pull this one off?
You know, Jay, in today's football, in today's day and age, there's a lot of X and O chat. You know, hey, we're going to do this, we're going to win this chess match, and that's wildly important. But there's something else that I think the Commanders showed tonight that is no longer talked about because it's hard to quantify. And that's just pure toughness and grit. I want you to watch just the second play of the game. Watch my guy Bobby Wagner here. You want to talk about setting the tone. He comes on a blitz. He's got the back. I believe it's Buck. Get off me. Boom. He's not even trying to sack Baker Mayfield here. He just says, I am coming to send a message to this team that all night this is a type of physicality, and it bleeds through your entire team. That's your veteran leader. Now you look at the youngster. Nice touchdown. Look at his knee here. Look at his knee. I mean, my goodness. You think this guy stopped? He made plays all night. Oh, wow. Now he got blood on his face. He's got the Nelly Band-Aid on at this point. Jay, I love this stuff. 4th and 2, you're down 4, it's a playoff game. We sit, we throw this ball to Scary Terry. The guy's making plays. It's unbelievable. And then we talked about the 3rd and 1. Should be a loss of yards here. No, we're athletic enough to get the edge. You dive forward. I sit here and I know Dan Quinn personally, and I know that he's a guy that people love to play for. He's a guy who can rally the troops. And I think you see that when you look at teams like, I'm going to go to the Lions, you know. They play hard for Dan Campbell, and there's something to be said about that. Today, this Commanders team came out here. They had nothing to lose. They played wildly hard. They set the tone early. They found a way to get a win. I mean, I think it's a part of the game that is getting lost in the NFL to a degree. Sure. And the teams that can still do it, when the playoffs come, it's the difference between winning and losing.
Well, I've got a treat for you because Melissa Stark's standing by. And yes, she's with Jayden Daniels. And yes, she's with Terry McLaurin. But she's also with your guy, Bobby Wagner.
Jayden, I'm going to start with you because you were 5 years old the last time Washington won a playoff game right here in this building. How big is this moment?
I mean, it means a lot, man. You can just see all the fans over here, man. They're waiting for us. They waited a long time for this moment and this feeling, so I'm just so happy for them.
Yeah, and you are a rookie quarterback. You come here on the road, your first playoff start, so calm, so poised. How?
Man, trust in the Lord, God. You know, there's nothing I should worry about, man. Put all my worries on him, and, you know, he'll take care of the rest.
We're going to talk a little defense now, Bobby. The game-changing turnover. You recovered the fumble. How did you make that play in that moment?
I just saw the ball on the ground. I had to go get it. We needed to play and, you know, just try to make it.
Jayden, you guys have a special relationship. I know you and Jayden do, despite the 10-year age difference. What is it like to have him lead this team?
It's great, man. He came in humble, you know, does the work, has a lot of fun. It's fun to be here, for sure. Definitely playing with him and Terry.
Poor Terry.
And Terry.
Like, hey, do I get a chance to talk? It's always tough when you bring 3 guys in. It's hard to get everybody to have a say. So the Commanders now head to Detroit for the divisional round. Couple of coaches, as you said, that players love to play for. It's like the Players' Coaches Bowl, basically. So what do you make of the matchup, Washington-Detroit?
I'll tell you this, Detroit's going to be heavily favored, and they should be. And, you know, and they're definitely going to be my pick to win this game. But this is what I can say, and I don't think this shouldn't scare the Lions. But Dan Quinn and this Commanders team, they're not going to come in and try and play this like, oh, maybe if we do this and we X and O this and they're going to come out here and throw haymakers like they did tonight. Yep. They're going to come out here and they're going to throw their best punches. Jayden Daniels is going to be running all over the place. Bobby's going to be trying to make plays, and they're going to give it their best effort. They're not going to look like Pittsburgh did yesterday in the first half. They're not going to look like the Denver Broncos today. They're certainly not going to look like the Packers today in the first half. This Commanders team has nothing to lose. Yep. They're going against the best team in the NFC, a juggernaut, a team that is slated to win the NFC and potentially the Super Bowl. I think that we're going to get Jayden Daniels rolling on this thing. They're going to try their best and hope for the best, but it's going to be a physical, hard-fought game.
And it's going to be Saturday night, this coming Saturday, right here on TSN. Our show will follow that game, and Luke will obviously be amped up for it, so you got to make sure you tune in.